babies, this is your wake-up call. Right here with Grandpa Coyote, where? On the Coyote Medicine Show, only and exclusively on the ever-loving, heartfelt, oh, sweet-loving, hazy radio network, babies. You want to get it clear. You want to tune in here, babies. Wow, it's a free day Friday. Been a hell of a week here on the old Coyote Medicine Show. Just when it was looking bleak, man, it turned around and bam, it come on strong all week long, babies. That's why we're getting free here on this Friday. This is when we assimilate the collation of all of this week's activities and events and moments and energies and all that good stuff right here as we bring it all, wrap it all back together here and put it in a nice, neat little package for you, surrounded by a ribbon and a bow, you know, just tie that thing just right, because, babies, you're ready to take flight. Yeah, right now, right there in your heart, right now, you got that good start. So here's to you, babies, for hanging in there, getting through some wild and rockety territory this week. Ain't it been a ride? Well, MJ's helped us all the way, along the way, and so we salute her as well, man, with our official Coyote Club mug. Welcome to the Coffee Clutch, babies, the Coyote Coffee Clutch, right here, man. And when we say clutch, we're only for starting and stopping. We ain't shifting gears. We ram them suckers in, babies, just smooth as glass, you know, shifting. Oh, babies, we shift like there ain't no tomorrow, man. We shift like we've been doing it forever. Well, son of a gun, I reckon we have. Well, here's a salute to you old shapeshifters, you. Because that's exactly what we're doing here on this free day Friday. We're shape-shifting, baby. We're shifting our shape from one form to another, baby. We're rocketing through the reality, too, man. Hey, you want to join me tonight? It's going to be a free-for-all tonight on the Coyote Medicine Show's exclusive presentation on the CCN television network. Oh, darlings, you're going to want to be there. Mary Jane, Gateway to Paradise, man. Let's talk about why we make our best friends illegitimate. And boy, the movement's going on now, though. It's finally catching on fire. All these greedy-ass states, you know, here in the U.S. of A. Oh, God. But anyway, another story, ain't it, baby? All these greedy-ass states are seeing, you know, Colorado go boom, while they're sitting there going, where's the economy, man, you know? And they got all these criminals in charge of everything, you know, and nothing's working right, and everybody's upset, you know, and they really need to legitimize their practice of the great ancient saint Mary Jane, man. You know, they got to let the sacred herb become their centralized focus in their life, not necessarily for the herb itself, but for the energy that it contains, that it shares with you, that it helps you broaden your perspective just a wee bit, helps you get out of those stuck places. Let's say you're working on the docks down there in Jersey City or someplace, actually Newark, I reckon, but you're down there on those docks, man, and you're working hard day in, day out, you know, scamming, making a little extra here and there, but you know, the boys take most of it, you know, you're just screwed. You're the low end of the totem pole. Baby, you're the brightest saint that ever there was, and you've known that for, God, 20, 30 years, man. You know, as long as you've been alive, you've known it, you know, and you've just accommodated yourself in this life and waited. And you've known that too, but there's nothing you could really admit to yourself. You know, I mean, so you had to, you know, play the clown, do the stupid thing for a while. BFD, big fat deal. You've done it, and you're through it. Now, baby, you begin to blossom and grow. And you think you're going to stay down there on those docks for long? Well, maybe if people need to get in the flow and see you glow, well, hell yeah. And then again, you might just float up into the atmosphere and join us right on over here, yeah, at the Coyote Medicine Show. The gathering, you know, is happening right now. Little by little, we're all being drawn together, and lot by lot. See, we do it here in the heart first, man, you know. And then, of course, because the heart is the creative source in everything, we just create our moment, and there it is, man. You know, and we just do it intrinsically. I mean, it just happens. The divine intelligence works like that. You don't want to get in the way of it. Just let it play. Let it be. Go with the flow, man. You know what the flow is now. You're catching on. You've been listening to this Coyote Medicine Show. You've been listening more than 2 days. You got it. Well, maybe 3 or 4 for some that are really slow. Myself included. Oh my God. I tell you what, when it comes to foot dragging, I'm a pro at that shit. Especially when it comes to foot dragging, trying to get me to go back to paradise when I'm having such a great time down here with the fleas and the lice and all that stuff. You know, been sleazing around for way too long, man. You know, now you want me to sing a sacred song? Shoot, babies, I'd rather sing rock and roll, wouldn't you? That's what's in my soul. Hey, guess what? That's what's in everybody's soul too. Whether they know it or not is immaterial right now, because they'll know it quick enough, man. You feel the vibes coming from this tribe each and every day here on this Coyote Way, on this Coyote Medicine Show. Hey, hey, hey. I'm telling you. Aren't you glad you got a nice liberal radio network like Hazy Radio Network to get us through, to carry us along and share it with me and share it with you and share it with all these others too, the family, the single cell that makes up the substance of all of reality, you know. That's this family, this legitimate family that's becoming even more legitimized finally, you know, even though we've been working on the docks for, 20 years, man, and humping freight like it's going out of style, because that's what fate held in store for us, man. We've been content in that. We've been okay with that. We didn't even care if it was New Jersey and the filthiest little shite hole they ever did create. No, there's worse. But baby, Jersey's kind of sad there when you get down towards the docks, the steaming tenements and all that stuff, Well, babies, we let life go. We let it go that direction. We dropped a whole bunch of people off at the curb and said, hey, do the best you can with what you got, and so they did. And if they came up scheming and scamming, they're only reflecting what they're seeing going on at the top, at the other end, over there across that water there at that place called Wall Street. Holy shit. Oh, babies, it's a good thing we're going to have to bring forward some saints in that place, huh? And get this other shit wiped off our face. Because, man, we've been wearing it for so long, and these guys just been throwing it at us and treating us like doo-doo all the darn time, Guess what? If it wasn't for that divine little guy over there on the docks, those people on Wall Street would not exist. You see, you've held the energy for the sons of bitches that couldn't get it right. You got it right. You found a simple, pure life for yourself, and even though it's been sheer hell, it's been sheer paradise, too. You got to admit it, man. You found that niche, that place where you could just hang out and wait until the time was just right. And, babies, when you rise up off of them docks there, and up into the atmosphere and get it clear with your family held so dear to your heart, babies, do you think that you just took over Wall Street and New York City over there across the bay and made that little Saint of Liberty dance around the bay? I think you did, babies. I think you just brought it all back to life. I think you did what you came to do. See, there's always that hidden little thing that we're up to, and quite often, yeah, it's hidden, but we know. There's something there. We know, but we just can't admit it to ourselves. We feel like we have to make ourselves a little shithole piece of human being, and just be down there in the low, 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 man, until the day comes when the heart wakes up and says, well, it's time to get up and go. On with this old medicine show we call life. Time to end some, strife and bring forward the reunion, baby. That's it. It's the family heart coming together at last, So these whole ideas we've had of ourselves just being that one person that works and humps freight down there on the docks and knows he's got some kind of promise to fulfill in his heart, but at the same time knows that he's not ever going to be free under the system as he see. And therefore it seems like he's been in conflict forever, because it's like, on the one hand, the divine dream wanting to manifest itself. On the other hand, the reality of the simple and low-end life, man, But God, it's so uncomplicated there. All you got to do is hump freight, man. Shoot, it's easy. And look, you got the rhythm. You got the flow. You're doing fine, baby. Don't you worry about it, You are the divine. And you've known it. And just cling to that now as you become consciously aware of it. Just cling to it. And let it take you where it will. Be in the flow, babies. You never know. Maybe tomorrow you'll put on a suit and tie and go beat the shit out of that big-time guy over there on Wall Street. Take that, you mother trucker. No, you can't do that, because you know what happens every time you smack the dude? You're smacking yourself. Hurts like hell. I've done it. No, I've never have. I should. Oh, the only way to fight back is by not fighting. You know, don't be a part of it. I mean, shoot, I have to disentangle myself every now and then, but you just don't go there. You just be, when you see yourself getting that out of control, if that should ever happen to you. And, you know, we're going through a process here, babies. So you might find something like that coming up. If that's been in your past, it might still be lingering around. Something you got to finish with. So if you see it coming up, instead of being shocked and horrified to see such behaviors coming out of yourself, quickly acknowledge that they're there and say, hey, we're going to do better than this, you know, already, just because I know what I'm dealing with now. And guess what? That gives you power. That gives you energy of containment for the moment on those, you know, more vile urges. But at the same time, it's like bringing love to places where love hasn't been felt in a long time inside of yourself. At least that's the perception we've held. So what we're doing really is becoming conscious of the love in all aspects of ourselves, even those that we see as the most vile. And it's changing the whole life around you. You watch. It's not just you, baby. It's a very personal thing, this planetary ascension. But it's not just you. You watch. It spreads. This glow, you know, is meant to, that's why we're talking to people all over this earth, and you're a spot here, spot there, because that's where the circles begin. The circles of conscious awareness, you see. And then we reach out from there in our unified heart, and we touch those in positions of power, those that control, the puppeteers that control the puppets. And we bring them back to life. See, yesterday, oh God, I got a story to tell you. I will, but I'm not going to do it right now. Got to wait till a few more of you wake up, you know. Get the broadest application of the reality, you know. Ooh, babies, are we getting commercially oriented or what? Oh my goodness, you'd think I was making money on this show. Well, I don't you know. But babies, you can help us out and keep us in the good equipment, keep us in the flow. Get on over to the Coyote Club and take a look at what's there, man. It's the KoyoteClub.com, and it's Coyote spelled with a K, K-O-Y-O-T-E, and club spelled K-L-U-B, you know, K-K. We ain't got the triple, just a double. K is the way, man, in case you haven't noticed, you know. C is a weak way to say K. That's as far as I'm concerned. The letter K is the way. And I'll tell you why as we go along here and take off and fly here on this, beautiful Free Day Friday. Are you feeling freer yet? There's still some resistance there, isn't there? Well, listen, if you think you got it bad, think about how much more enforced the slavery's been in the past, here in this physicality reality, as we call it, you know. Just think about where your ancestors been. Think about where you're going. Think about how much freer you are, even working on the docks down there in Newark, man, you know, humping that old freight. Think about how much freer you are. You can walk away anytime you want. Nobody says you got to stay there. You see what I mean? You're so free, but you just find yourself a place where you can get through. And you knew that's all you had to do, and so therefore you found it. And it was simple, and it's real, and it's treated you pretty damn good now, hasn't it? Despite all the craziness that's going on around you, you've managed to hold that calm little center bubble of love, man, you know. Amazing. Well, now I want you to think about your ancestors that did the same fucking thing way in the way back when. Yeah, babies, I mean, you know, they carried it too. There was one here, one there that just had to hold that dream and carry it forward, even though they knew, the same way you know it's going to be fulfilled, they knew it wouldn't be just yet, but they could see you coming. They knew you were just around the bend, and they would hold on because they knew you were strong enough to do it. And they were building that strength for you at the same time. They held their own energy, their own light, in their own way, as they went through their own difficult time in that lifetime to set you up for this lifetime, which then purifies all the lifetimes. In other words, what we get here filters backwards and forwards through creation, all through creation. It's called regeneration. Yeah, we'll talk a little more about that here in a few moments on this Coyote Medicine Show, on this Free Day Friday, here on that Coyote Medicine Show, you betcha. And where else but on the Hazy Radio Network. Yeah, you want to get it clear, tune in here, hazyradio.com. We got it on. Now think about those ancestors and what they've done for you and why you have so much strength to hang on to for these last few moments as you work out the last and start to find the last of, anything is in your way, because there is some stuff in your way still. I can feel it, and no sense denying it. I wish we were all walking on water right now and flying over it, Well, why not? But babies, let's just finish with it. Whatever is remaining there, let's free ourselves of it on this Free Day Friday, shall we? I think you want to stick around this morning. You got old Powell here in Grandpaw Coyote, babies. And, I think we're going to do some mighty, mighty stuff again today. Right here in that Coyote way. Yeah, if we can get you laughing, we got it made, babies, don't we? Yeah. Well, here's some guys that really had to hold the light, man. Randy Newman on the Coyote Medicine Show on the Hazy Radio Network, babies.
In America, you get food to eat. Won't have to run through the jungle and scuff up your